Welcome to Ratchet& and Clank Rift Apart. I'm just going to be picking up from my save file I've been playing on off-screen, because I don't see any point in starting the game again when I'm like only a couple hours into it. But I've been having a lot of fun with this game. My favorite Ratchet game was always Ratchet 3, and I still think Ratchet 3 has been better than this game so far, but a lot of the reason why I like Ratchet 3 is the post-game content, of which there's quite a lot to do. There's like the Gladiator Arena thing and other stuff. I think I'm gonna turn up the volume. I can like barely hear it. This actually up pretty high already. Well, whatever. But this game's really good. It controls really well. It's like really pretty. I mean, look at this game. I know my capture card doesn't get the best quality. I think it's set to 1080 right now though, so it should still look pretty good. But I don't know. This game looks a lot better when you're seeing it in 4K. Right now I'm watching it on a 1080 screen, but yeah, beautiful game. Has been really fun so far. I really like some of the weapons here. I really like how there's like different settings for the weapons. So I can do like with the blast pistol, there's like that, but there's like a rapid fire where it's less accurate. I think that's really cool. I've been having a lot of fun with that. And there's a pretty cool feature that I haven't been using, which is if you have the adaptive triggers turned on, you can kind of use different modes of the weapons based on how much you're pressing the trigger in. I haven't really been using that feature because it doesn't feel very natural to me. I haven't played many games with the adaptive triggers, but it's pretty cool. Like, it's a pretty cool feature.
Ratchet! Gary, your reputation precedes you.
I was about to say, I don't know who Gary is, but no, he just has heard of Ratchet.
But,
I also haven't played every Ratchet game. I played Size Matters, but I haven't played like Quest for Booty. I haven't played Tools of Destruction. I haven't played that one. I did get to play a Crack in Time. That game's really good. I had a lot of fun with that one. I'm just trying to remember the controls. It's been a couple days since I played this, and I don't think I have a long jump, which is weird. Usually Ratchet has one of those, but I can't seem to figure out if there is one. There is a run button, which is also kind of interesting, but I like it. I also like having this dash thing. Is pretty cool. And yeah, I think Ratchet's really fun. I like upgrading the weapons and stuff. It's always really fun for me, which is why I've always liked Ratchet 3 more than some other games, because Ratchet 3 kind of builds on Ratchet 1 and 2, so it has like the most upgrades and stuff like that. It has the like, once you fully upgrade the weapon, it like evolves. There's the really cool whip weapon that like shoots fire at people. It's like, such a cool game. Such a cool game. But this game's kind of been like that as well. Like I've fully evolved or like upgraded some of my weapons, and they do have like a second stage to them. So it is pretty cool. Ratchet 3 though also has some of the Ratchet 2 and Ratchet 1 weapons in. If you have like a save file from Ratchet 1, you can buy stuff from Ratchet 1, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I've been having fun with this. I'll see what's going on over here. It seems like it's kind of... I don't know, I don't want to say like open world, because obviously it's not that, but like it is kind of different how each planet has its own like set of quests, and there's not necessarily like one way through the level, because like, previous Ratchet games were a lot more linear, but this game's also still pretty linear. It's like, there's not a specific order to do stuff in, but there's only so much stuff you can do. So I don't know. It's kind of cool having, like, that little bit more freedom. But it still doesn't really feel like an open world game, which is a good thing, by the way. I don't think that Ratchet and Clank would suit being open world at all. I haven't played that many of them, but I really did like the Clank section that I did get to play in this game. That's something that's always been kind of contentious, is like the hacking in Ratchet 3, where you have to like hack into different doors and stuff. Like, it's a weird kind of thing where it's like, it's not that long, but some of them can be quite difficult, and it's also not the gameplay that I come to Ratchet and Clank for. And it's like, I put up with them. I thought Secret Agent Clank was a really fun game, and some people have words to say about that, which, to be fair, I played it as a kid, and it was actually my first Ratchet and Clank game. I think my dad got like the demo for Secret Agent Clank on his PSP, and I remember playing it, being like, this is awesome, like, I need to get the full version. And then I got the full version, and it's like, oh, there's other games. Actually, shout out, there was a YouTuber I used to watch who did like Let's Plays of the Ratchet and Clank games. His name was Scottish Duck, and he did Let's Plays of all the like Ratchet and Clank games, including like Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, the games that I never got to play as a kid, because I think... Oh, what the hell?
You all right?
Oh, I've not seen this.
Who are you?
Sorry,
It's like Yellow Clank.
You look so familiar. I'm Ratchet. I'm here to find, I think it was Gary's apprentice. I need to build a Dimensionator.
Oh dear. Well, there's little I can do, seeing as my archives are walking away.
This is weird.
How do I get back up there?
Oh, you're his apprentice. Maybe we could work together?
Okay, so we've kind of done a swap thing
Do
here,
not make a great
where what's her name? Rivet
How about
has
this? If
Clank
things
and
go
Ratchet
badly, which
has
they won't,
Gary's
we go our
apprentice,
separate ways.
who is
No
a
questions
different
asked.
robot altogether. I like the design though.
Sure. Team. For now.
Yeah. Does she have like a name though? Because apprentice is
In order
kind
to
of
reach
like
the archives, we must rescue the monks from Nefarious's forces.
not a name.
Here. These hover boots will help us travel across the mesa quickly.
Oh yes, okay. This is something that
Fits
is
like
in
a
like
glove.
all the other games
But,
as well.
yeah, perfect.
Get the hover boots. I found the sound for the hover boots really irritating in a crack in time. I remember, like, by the end, because I think I 100%ed the game. By the end of it, I just like muted all the sounds because the sound effect for hover boots was so irritating. It was like weirdly louder than all the other sound effects in the game, and it was this like looping sound effect where it would just be like
Never cut your name.
it's very irritating. But yeah, this is cool. This is like super open.
Pleasure to meet you.
You never see like levels this big in the first few.
There are 3 temples nearby. The mountain
KT7461, so
temple,
Katie, I guess.
and the temple of the
Um,
Badlands. We call it the Badlands Temple.
Badlands Temple. This is like Minecraft. Because Minecraft has Badlands. I guess we'll just go to the nearest one, right? The 300 meters away. Hold R1 and press L2 repeatedly to accelerate. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's just like a cool little aesthetic thing, but I like the fact that he like kicks out repeatedly. It's kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog. And obviously Shadow the Hedgehog is awesome. So, but yeah, no, this controls really well. You can turn a lot better on these hover boots than in the ones from previous games. Usually you have to do like a full circle just to turn around. But on these ones you can, well, you lose your speed, but you can turn around just like that, which is pretty cool. No, I'm just gonna jump in. I haven't really been using the like the thing that lets you like grapple onto the God, what's it called? You can like grapple onto I want to use the Enforcer. Let's go. I don't know, for being like a single kind of like explosive hit, it doesn't feel that strong. The Enforcer, maybe a bit underwhelming. Okay, I can't cross that. Well, I could cross that if I use the hover boots. But yeah, these things, you can like grapple onto them. I have barely been using those throughout my playthrough. I see the use for them because you can get from place to place a lot faster. But I just like, it's not a natural thing, I guess, is the problem. When I'm playing like Ratchet and Clank, like I don't usually have that option, so I'm just not used to having it. Although I see why there's no long jump if we have the hover boots and they're so good at like clearing the distance. It kind of makes sense not to have a long jump. I still would like to have it because in all the other Ratchet games, like I would just long jump everywhere repeatedly. I also liked in the old Ratchet games, you could choose between if Clank had like the rockets or the propellers, and I always used to pick the propellers because I think in the first game he only had the propellers, so it's kind of like a classic thing. Ricochet. No need for multi-ball. I think that's a what's the I am pinball. That's a pinball reference. You ever played pinball? I should do that for a video. I should find a pinball machine. I had such a missed opportunity to do this because last year I went to a museum that had a Simpsons pinball machine. And I played the pinball machine, but obviously it was last year, so I never recorded it. But that would have been such a fun video. I think pinball's really cool. I don't really, like, get it. There are some people who are, like, really into pinball. For me, it's just, like, it's kind of a fun little, like, time waster. But yeah, pinball, pretty fun game. I should definitely try and find a pinball machine that I can play somewhere. It shouldn't be too hard, but I don't know, I've been to a couple arcades this year that have not had any pinball machines, and I feel really like kind of awkward about recording at arcades and stuff. To be honest, there were not that many games that I wanted to record videos of anyway. So when I was on holiday this year, I went to Blackpool, and there's a bunch of arcades in Blackpool. It's like the main thing they've got going on there. And I went to a bunch of them. I spent a decent amount of money on like 2-penny machines and stuff, but I already did videos on 2-penny machines, and the thing is, like, technically I could record another one because it's like, it's not the same game, they're different 2-penny machines, but I don't think it would be that interesting. And to be honest, these machines are not that interesting anyway. They're just kind of like a waste of money. I feel like they were a lot more exciting when I was a kid, and now that I'm not, it's kind of like, why did I ever like these? And there were some games like, there was like a Halo game where you like shot aliens and stuff, but as soon as you die, it's like, I'll put in another pound, and it's like, that's dear. And like, I record for like 6 minutes and spend like £3. That's like, there are games that I've spent more money on per amount of video, you know, like, for example, I recorded, I can't think off the top of my head, but there are games that I've bought specifically to play on Gold, and like, you could see the price of like those arcade games as like, oh well, you play for this amount of time and you spend this amount of money, but you would have had to buy the game anyway. But here's the thing, after I've spent the money, I can't keep playing. Like, I can't play it whenever I want, which is like the appeal of many games that I've bought, is the fact that I still have them after I've bought them, you know? So, I don't know.
Heck is this?
I am not breaking any new grounds by saying that these gambling machines are a waste of money. But yeah, it just didn't seem very economic, and also it's awkward. Like, it is awkward going to a place that's very busy and recording a video. I don't think I would have had a problem with it necessarily. It's just like, you know, it's easier when you're with people, and I was not with anybody who would like to be on video.
Yes, I know.
You do?
I think, like, maybe it's like a power in numbers thing, but I always feel a lot better about recording stuff or whatever in public when other people are there with me. So, I don't know. Anyway, I have no idea where to go. I guess over here. I just completely missed the fact that I was supposed to release these guys, my bad. Imagine being these guys. I just like ran away after beating all the enemies. I blew up all the robots and everyone's like, alright, see ya.
You are all right.
It is like so wonderful to see you, Sister KT-7461.
Did Nefarious' troops find the other temples yet?
They're very at peace.
But we'll let Brother Gary know
They've got a lot of strength in those tails. Like, they're not very thick. And their bodies are like very top heavy, so it's kind of surprising. Alright, where to next? We've got 700 or 760 meters away. I think we'll go to the
They'll be all right.
760. Oh crap. I did not realize that was an enemy. Well, whatever. We're going
What do you want
to
to know about the Lombax?
this one.
We believe the Lombax is used and perhaps built the
The
temple.
Lombax is built with some. I never cared about the lore of
Not really.
Ratchet and Clank, like the story of the actual like immediate present.
I see.
Cool stuff. I like that.
Anyway,
But there's so many like, oh, the Lombaxes and their history, and why does Rivet have a tail if she's a Lombax, and female Lombaxes aren't meant to have tails or whatever? And it's like, I don't care. They clearly just don't like, didn't care about that like specific thing that I think was just on the radio in a cracking time or something. Like, I don't know. People read into every detail, and I get it. Like, that's what the world building is there for. You're supposed to like listen to what it says and care about what it says. Like, they wrote it for a reason. But personally, I've never cared about the world of Ratchet and Clank that much, because they could do anything, right? It's a very like funny, silly game. I think worrying too much about like the mechanics of the universe is just not as fun for me. But I don't know.
Nice. Let's go. Well, you're
I'm emotionally ready.
so, follow
Right,
as
okay.
fast as you can.
I go as fast as I can because it's gonna fall behind me, I'm guessing. Or no, I've only got 8 seconds. I mean, I did it very, very easily.
Shrine is just ahead.
Ah, am I going too fast? I almost fell there. Are any of these gonna be actually difficult to clear in the time? Because I just had 5 seconds left.
Look out.
I always feel weird about killing, like, animals, because, like, most of the enemies in these games are, like, robots. But when they're just, like, dragons and stuff, it's like... You know, I just came here and started killing the wildlife. I don't feel like a hero. Yeah, see, you can go too fast for the thing. Very easily, apparently. But yeah, I don't really feel like a hero when I'm just going around killing animals.
I can make it.
I don't know why I went on the wall there. I could have just ran across. This is a neat little like concept. Like, oh, you have this amount of seconds to run across the thing, but also like there's not very much skill involved. I'm just kind of dodging obstacles, which are very easy to dodge. I don't know. I can't criticize it too much because it's just like the mechanic has just been introduced, so like of course it's not going to be that difficult.
Completed the trial. Thank you.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I did it.
Let's try to help the monks.
Let's try to help the monks.
Sniper bots.
This is the other thing about Ratchet and Clank. I always have to get like every box because although I'm never that short of cash, I just like I'm compulsively have to like collect everything. I wonder if this game has like a museum at the end, because with previous Ratchet and Clank games, if you 100%ed it, or if you played at like 3 AM on a specific level, I remember always doing that because I wasn't good enough to 100% Ratchet 3. But yeah, if you 100% Ratchet 3, there's like an Insomniac museum.
My little friend Glitch can take a look at it. Here, let me see.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna hack. Come on, Glitch. This is the one where you like shoot the nests and stuff.
Those poor monks. I just need to delete the pods, which will
Oh yeah, this is using the adaptive triggers, by the way. And I have it turned off. Like, if I go to controller, I have adaptive triggers turned off. It still uses them for this part, which like, I don't mind that much because it's a subtle enough effect and like it doesn't actually bother me. But like if someone turned off adaptive triggers for a reason and then this part uses it anyway, I feel like that's not like that's not good game design. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind that much. Is there a way for me to beat this thing? Because it's just got a shield up. Can I like... There we go. But yeah, the game also gives you the option to like skip these puzzles, which I find really interesting. Because it's like... I don't know. I guess, yeah, it's just a good thing. The thing is, like, these parts of the games are not the main reason that I'm here. So I kind of understand, like, wanting to skip them, but at the same time, they are not very long. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm not gonna skip them. I don't know how to... Oh, there we go. So you're already halfway done with it. I think that's, we're making pretty good time. Also, I like this little guy, Glitch. He's cute. It's like a little spider thing. And remember, spiders are friends. I know a lot of people who are not fond of spiders, and personally, my opinion on spiders has always been like, I don't want them to like crawl on me. I don't like that. Like that makes me unhappy. But they're cool. Like I'm not gonna like if I see a spider, I'm not just gonna like go out my way to like kill it or anything. Cause like I'm not that bothered by them. Yeah, spiders are friends. Although it is interesting, there's an episode of Peppa Pig, classic kids TV show, where they have this exact same message. It's like, oh, spiders are friends, you know, they're cool. And that episode is like not shown in Australia because they have like really dangerous spiders in Australia. And in that case, it's like, yeah, if there was actually like dangerous spiders, then they can fuck off. Like, I'm so glad, like, I know that life in Australia is probably not that bad, but all the, like, creatures that are just out to kill people and stuff, it's like, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to live there. It seems like the whole country's out to get you, all the wildlife and stuff.
You saved us, sister and Ratchet guy. Thank you.
there
You
to
just call me
open one of
Ratchet
the doors.
Guy? Yeah, fair enough. Why am I going here?
Looks like this cable.
One more temple. Only one more.
We'll
Only
find
one
them.
more.
I promise.
But yeah, I have an Australian friend. Shout out to Czar. Very good speedrunner and
You should not
talented
try to give me
Australian.
a nickname. Or be my friend.
I think you're being too hard on yourself.
You do not know. We just met.
I know Gary trusts you. The monks like you. Maybe give the whole friendship thing a chance.
The primeval forest.
Oh my god, we're making a new friend.
Emperor has no respect for
Oh, I can hover boot and attack at the same time? This seems really good.
I know. I am smaller.
Don't feel bad. I'm usually the shortest person in the room except for Clay. Or my best friend.
Aw, he misses Clank. That's actually interesting, because, like, usually, like, they're inseparable. Ratchet and Clank are always, like, in a pair. So it's interesting that he's now meeting somebody for the first time who doesn't know who Clank is. Because everybody knows, oh, it's Ratchet and Clank, right? Like, they're just like a duo. But now he's like, oh, except for Clank. But, like, obviously KT has no idea who is Clank. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. A little bit of characterization there.
Do not worry. I will get you out of there. The monks are caught in another force field.
Let's hit him with the Mr. Fungi. I like this guy. He does like little finger guns. He's awesome.
Ratchet.
I like all those abilities that like put up dummies or like the one that turns the enemies into like sheep and stuff. That's fun.
Time to disable the force field.
Oh, I gotta defend against the
I'll handle
boss.
these guys.
I will hurry.
Troopers coming in the main entrance. No, that's on me.
Let's keep Mr. Fungi up. And let's put down a sprinkler. Yeah, see, you can get some pretty cool weapon combos, right? The sprinkler stops them from approaching too quickly, and then Mr. Fungi can kill them. I actually really like the sprinkler ability. Like it's basically just like a paralyze ability, which we already have in the lightning rod, but
Everything going okay?
it's not targeted. Like it's an area of effect ability, and I think
Let us say yes.
the just aesthetic of it's really cool because they get turned into like statues, and it's just like I don't know. I think it looks really cool. They just get turned into like little things. I don't know if I leave them. Yeah, they do come back, so I still need to kill them. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm into it.
How are you holding up, Ratchet?
Oh, I'm great. Just waiting for this to get hard.
Just waiting for this to get hard. Hey, don't taunt them. KT's already taken 4%, which was more than I was aiming for. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do this without her taking any damage. And yeah, this weapon's also really... Oh, this game's so fun. I gotta finish it soon. I've been like mostly playing well, ever since I got Balatro. That was yesterday I played it for the first time. Or no, 2 days ago I played it for the first time. And I have put in like 9 hours on it. And I've still only beaten the game once. Like, it's a hard game. But it's a supremely fun game. So a lot of my time in the last couple days has been going to Battlefield. But I've also been playing a lot of Fortnite. Fortnite is a really fun game. It's a really fun shooter. But it also has the double effect of like, they give me little quests to do, which entertains my which entertains me beyond the actual game on its own. Magneto was just unlocked in Fortnite, which is really cool. And I found out that because I bought Save the World, which is like the story mode of Fortnite, because I bought that when it was like 2018 or something, whenever it first came out, I get like V-Bucks for completing the quests. So I'm just like generating infinite money here, it's amazing. I get daily quests for V-Bucks. I'm never gonna have to spend money in the shop again. It's fantastic. Anyway, I think that'll be the end of the Ratchet and Clank video. I thought this was a really fun game. I'm really looking forward to playing more of it. And this is also fun. I mean, it's just a corridor, but then, you know, a corridor can be fun. Just ask the, what's the game called? Crash Bandicoot? I never understood Crash Bandicoot. I liked Crash of the Titans, which apparently is a bad game. Every time I tell someone that I like Crash of the Titans, they're like, oh, that's like the worst one. But I played the Insane Trilogy. I didn't beat it, because I didn't like it that much. It's like I was gonna end the video, but now we're talking about Ratchet and Clank. All the levels are just like corridors, and like sometimes you have to jump. It's like not that interesting. I don't get the appeal. You just run in a straight line. Like Crash of the Titans was cool. You get to like ride on animals and stuff. I thought that was cool. But like apparently it's a bad game. I need to play that. I'm going to plug in my PS2 at some point and just play like every PS2 game I have, because I have a bunch of PS2 games. Crash of the Titans is on that list, I think. I think I still have it. And if I do, I'm going to be playing it and we're going to be seeing if it holds up to what I thought was good as a kid. Because I've talked about this before, when you're a kid and you've only got like a few games, you just put up with it. Like, even if the games are not that good, it's like they're the best thing ever, because the alternative is like reading a book or something, so...
Some things in here are irreplaceable. The blueprints, the dimensional map.
We gotta focus. Yeah, let's try not to do too much damage then, because apparently there's irreplaceable works of art here.
Good riddance.
Oh yeah, the final boss of Secret Agent Clank was like Clunk, right? There was like a nefarious version of Clank called Clunk. I just like remembered that randomly.
Generator is powering
That's
up,
kind of funny.
but it is still not at full capacity. We must get to the room.
Alright, we gotta defeat some enemies here. That's fine, that's fine. Let's get some sprinkler on this guy. With that, we're gonna throw out a Mr. Fungi. And then Shatter Blast. Yep. Yeah, I like using all the weapons. I'm not that good at switching between them quickly though. Like, there are ways to quick switch between them, but I'm so bad at like actually using it when I do that. Yeah, Negatron Collider's pretty good. Does like a lot of damage. Hell yes. Oh, I'm on very low HP. I gotta go look for some health. I know I should just finish them off, but I don't want to die and have to be sent back. However far I would get sent back for dying. There's like no HP here. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't just face tank everything then. Because that's basically been my strategy in like this entire game. But it doesn't appear to be working anymore. Oh my goodness. Pretty intense. I took them out. I took them out. There's more? There's more? Okay. Back on full health, but I gotta start from scratch with this. At least I get all of my ammo back when that happens. Yeah, I mean, I want to try and use Mr. Fungi because he's almost fully leveled up. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get the Enforcer. Just try and do as much damage early on as possible. It's interesting because Ratchet and Clank is kind of like a beat 'em up. I've always said that like I'm not a huge fan of beat 'em ups, but this game's kind of a beat 'em up. It's just like a beat 'em up where you use guns, but like it has all the sensibilities of a beat 'em up, right? Because yeah, because you just like do damage and like there's a bunch of enemies and stuff. Miss Fungal? It evolves to being a woman? That's like, oh no. Okay, Mr. Fungi gets an extra fungi called Miss Fungal. I thought the like final evolution of Mr. Fungi was a woman, and I'm like, that's kind of awesome. It's kind of feminist, you know? It's like, no, but it's just there's an extra fungi with Mr. Fungi, but that's pretty cool. I really like the like summons and stuff.
We cannot get inside until we power the
There was wait, he's following me around now? Let's go. That's sick. Did he always do that? Where am I supposed to be going? Because I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. Like, I can't get in here. Although Mr. Fungi can. Maybe he should be doing some work. I don't understand where to go. Oh, here we go.
force field is
I'm
powering
stupid.
down. There. The archives are now open.
Here we go. What's in here?
Oh, good. The dimensional
Oh, it's the
map is
dimensional map.
I'd know this writing anywhere.
Oh, is it
Lombaxes.
the Lombaxes?
They must have built this. My dad was the keeper of the Dimensionator. The original one, anyway. He gave everything to keep it out of the wrong hands. Sorry, Dad.
Lombax lore, yeah.
Do you
For those of
miss
you who
them?
haven't seen the start of this
The
game,
Lombaxes?
Dr. Nefarious steals the Dimensionator, like, as soon as Ratchet gets it. Like, the second Ratchet gets his hands on it, Dr. Nefarious gets it. Which is kind of
We can
hilarious.
even build the Dimensionator first. Can we?
Yes. But the forge needed to do so is located at Kadaro Station, the
Ah.
most secure outpost in the galaxy.
So are we building another one,
Well,
or
then, let's get
did Nefarious
moving,
break the first one? I can't remember.
I think Kit is my favorite.
Kit. Okay.
Kit it is.
Kit it is. There we go. We learned something. No, that makes sense. Clank and Kit. That's pretty good. Clank, Kit, Ratchet, Rivet.
We gotta go.
No!
Protect the archives.
There's no time.
I like how Ratchet's very willing
Has
to
been
just
fun,
abandon this.
Ratchet.
Oh, bye-bye. Alright, you gotta go after her, right? Like, you can't let... You can't let this happen. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, hell yeah. What? Oh, I didn't know Kit had it like that. What? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I didn't end the video earlier. We get to see this. It's cool as fuck. Here I thought Kit was unassuming and weak. He's actually badass.
Woo! That was amazing. Kit, it's just me.
Damn, she went Terminator
They do
mode.
not make a great partner.
Sure, that was intense, but it was kind of awesome.
It
You
was
do not
awesome.
Understand. You are not safe around me. I was built to be a weapon. To keep the Emperor's galaxy
So was
secure.
Blank, right? He
When
was
not
just
in
like a
control.
defective one.
I spotted a rebel in the
He
Imperial
was just
Zone.
like a crap
So I tried
robot.
to-
So they,
Stop them.
yeah, he ended up being different.
That is what I was built to do. Hurt. I am here to keep everyone safe from me. And that is why I cannot come with you.
Well, at least this mission.
Yeah, I don't want to go up against that, you
Yes.
know?
I suppose
That seems
And if
like I would probably
correctly,
lose
our
if Kit was a
promise
boss
that if
battle.
This mission didn't go badly.
you want to stay a team? You are very strange, Ratchet.
He
I've
is
been told
very
that it's up to.
strange.
Team?
Go
Perhaps.
on.
Just this once. Yes, I will try.
Well, okay, that's where the video ends. Thank you for watching. Go play Ratchet and Clank.